oh how badly I wanted to love these and recommend these to you guys. Just because I got them in PR doesn't mean I have to recommend them, and unfortunately I do not. Hello my gorgeous ones, welcome to Aleisha Budget Beauty. My name is Aleisha. Here on my channel I love all things affordable fashion, beauty, and fragrance. I do hauls, tutorials, reviews, new Middle Eastern fragrance launch reviews, all sorts of fun stuff. So if that sounds good to you, please subscribe, stick around, be a friend. Okay, I'm taking a deep breath. You guys, I never like to completely bash a fragrance, okay? It's someone's blood, sweat, and tears. They put in the effort, the work into it, and there's probably someone out there that would like these fragrances. And I don't want to say across the board, no one's gonna like these. Someone's wrong if they like them, but that's definitely not the point of this video. All I can do is say, based off of my nose, if you guys are similar to me in my taste, if you've grown to know that we are simpatico in our fragrances, and me saying these are not for me, I can't recommend them, then I hope that that helps you guys. And I just want to preface that to say that if you by chance have these fragrances and you love them, or if you decide to take a chance and get them and you love them, it doesn't mean that you're wrong, okay? It's just for me and my nose, we don't get along. So with that, let's go ahead and get into these 3 new Gulf Orchid fragrances. They were sent to me by Aroma Concepts. Hopefully they're not going to be too mad at me that I really don't like these. But you guys, my integrity is never for sale. I hope that if they see this, they will just take it in stride and know that I'm a big Aroma Concepts fan. I have a lot of fragrances from their site. I have promoted them in the past. I love their price point. I love a lot of their fragrances, but these just didn't do it for me, okay? All right, so this is the Bite collection by Gulf Orchid. We have Baklava Bite, we have Candy Bite, and then we have Cookie Bite. Let's start with positives. I think the bottles are absolutely adorable. I love that it looks like there's been a bite taken out of the cap and even like into the sides of the bottles. They're ceramic, they're heavy, they're inexpensive. Like, these are all the positive things. And also there's always a chance that these could mature over time. Maybe they will change. I still don't think that they will be for me, but there's hope possibly down the road. And I probably will revisit these. I've actually already filmed a video. So these will be in a separate video, but I filmed a video revisiting fragrances that I really didn't like that much, but I hadn't decluttered yet. And I'm going to be posting that here in the next like week or something like that. So I will probably revisit these months down the road and see if anything has changed, and I'll do an updated video. But as far as how they stand right now, no, I do not like them. Now, let's go ahead, I guess, and start. Let's say I start with the best of the bunch, but let's start with the one that I think maybe most people who like these type of fragrances might enjoy. Okay, we'll say that. So that is Cookie Bite. Now, I just have to be honest with you guys. I dislike these so much that I'm not spraying them on myself again. It was not a great experience for me. So I sprayed it on the bottle just a minute, on the box a minute ago. Still pretty strong. They've got some good projection too. Like, these have really good projection. I had it on my skin for hours and it was still there. I took a shower not to get it off. I exercised and was sweaty, stinky, and wanted to film this video. So I did take a shower and scrubbed it off, but it was still there about 4 hours later. So they're pretty strong fragrances. So I guess that's another positive, unless you don't like the scent like me. So I did spray it on the box. Let me say why I think people might like this is extremely sweet, gourmand smelling. I'm pulling up the notes, by the way, if you see me looking down. And caramel, 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 caramel. If you like fragrances like that, you might really like this, although I think it smells inexpensive. And I like caramel in some fragrances, but I just do not like it in this one. Okay, let's see. Notes right here. Butter cookie, musk, vanilla, vanilla. So vanilla in the mid, vanilla in the base, caramel, and amber. I do get this. You guys, I just dislike these so much. I get the caramel and this butter cookie thing. None of it's smooth. Like I said, none of it smells expensive to me. Honestly, this kind of smells like what a back in the day, like we're talking whenever I was a teenager. That was a while ago. Okay, so 30 years ago. What a cheap body spray would smell like of a cookie scent. It's that kind of strong and just not pleasant to my nose. But if you're a huge lover of buttery cookie, caramel, and maybe you like that sort of nostalgic scent, like maybe you're like, girl, I don't like classy gourmands. I want it to smell like food. I want it to smell like I'm 9 years old again in the 90s. Then you might like this. I know I'm being harsh. I just have to be so real. I can't disguise how much I don't like these fragrances, you guys. So, Cookie Bite, very, very gourmand. Caramel, but not in that like kind of elevated, smooth, classy way. Not in a, not in like the Toffa eclair sort of a way. No, this is not even at that level. Okay. I'm not going to spend a really long time because I know that it sounds like I'm bashing, and I've already said it that I don't enjoy it, right? So we're going to move on to the next one, which is Baklava Bite. Now, I was kind of excited because Baklava is all of a sudden showing up in fragrances. I just got in a different one not too long ago that I purchased myself by Azah Fragrances, and that baklava is so elevated, so elegant. It is sort of gourmand, but it's classy and very wearable, and it still smells like a perfume. So I was like, ooh, another baklava fragrance. This one is pistachio, honey, cake, peach, milk, tonka, vanilla, sandalwood, cedarwood, and caramel. It sounds amazing. Like when I read those notes, it was like, holy cow, that sounds so good. I really hate it. I think this one, when it opens, like literally the first 5 seconds, there's something there that I really like. I get kind of a genuine nutty pistachio and the honey, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to like this. But I'm talking within 6 seconds, it turns to something else that it just, to me, this does not smell good. It smells almost like really, really like a cheap musk to me. And it kind of gives me a headache. And I'm one of those lucky ones that when I was younger, I would get headaches from fragrances, like cheaper fragrances. And then as I've gotten older, even though I get regular like hormonal headaches, I don't get headaches from fragrances anymore, which I'm so thankful. It's very rare. And this makes my head hurt when I smell it. I really, really don't like it. I don't think that it's blended well. I don't think it smells like baklava. To me, this one, it's like if you had, you guys, I feel so bad about this video. It's like if you had a scratch and sniff sticker that's supposed to smell like baklava, and you scratch it and you're like, ooh, that doesn't really smell like baklava, but that just stinks. Like I can picture this being a scratch and sniff sticker. I really don't like it. And I don't think it gets much better over time. Unlike the next one. Let's do something kind of positive, sort of. And that is Candy Bite. Love the bottle, love the pink. It's so cute. I'm hoping and praying this one matures and really changes over time, because this one goes from I cannot stand the opening, I think it is so bad, to after about an hour, I was like, I could wear this, but it takes a whole hour to get there, and I really don't want to put up with that whole hour. But after the hour, I do think it becomes kind of pleasant. So I'm hoping that this one will mature and get better over time. And I'm looking for those notes. I apologize. Okay, this is vanilla pear marshmallow, caramel jasmine, apricot candy, sugar accord, tonka beans, sandalwood. The opening of this is horrendous. It doesn't smell like candy to me in the opening. It smells like jasmine with like the cheapest sugar gone bad. It's like jasmine in your face. I can't really pick out notes. I'm like, this doesn't smell like candy. It just smells like something went wrong in the lab here. Okay. As it's settled down, I think the jasmine kind of develops in a prettier way. And I can kind of pick out a little bit of the apricot, a little bit of the vanilla comes in. It's still sugary. I still don't really think it smells like candy, but I was like, this is okay. Like this is pleasant enough after about an hour, and I didn't hate it as much. But truth be told, I don't think that you should have to wait an hour for your fragrance to get good enough where you can wear it. I have some that I can put up with the first 10 minutes of not loving it, and then it's so good in the dry down that I'm willing to do those 10 minutes. I'm not willing to do an hour and wear it regularly. So this one's definitely one that I'm going to revisit, and I'm hoping that maybe down the road in a few months it will open more similar to how it dries down. But again, I don't think it smells very it does smell sugary. I just don't think it smells candy. It smells like the candy factory's gone bad. Am I ever going to get PR from Aroma Concepts again? You know what? If I don't, I don't. It was never a question in my head if I was going to tell the truth or not in this review. But I did think, okay, can I get on camera and not say that I hate it, not kind of poke fun a little bit, and just say, hey, if you like this, you might like this. But I genuinely don't recommend these, you guys. I can't. And if that gets me kicked off a list, it does. I would rather not lose you guys, because I was like, if I don't say I don't recommend these, and if you guys go out and buy them and I've reviewed them and I didn't kind of warn you, I feel like you guys would never trust me again. So you know what? I can buy my own. I do buy my own fragrances a lot from Aroma Concepts. So, you know, I'm hoping to not be kicked off. Hopefully they are just like, girl, we got you. We know you like our other fragrances. But if I am, I'm not going to write them off. You know, if something pops up I want to get, I'll purchase it myself. But you guys, our relationship is more important to me than my relationship with the brand. So not the most positive video, you guys, but please know I had to be honest. So I thank you so much for watching, and as always, have fun shopping, budget shopping, and smelling fabulous. Bye.